Hey guys, welcome to the SimRacingPaddock. I'm William Marsh, and it is time to kick off another season in Sim Racing System. This season, we're going back to a car that we used in a previous season, the Porsche GT4 Clubsport. Should be a fun series, and we're starting off at Donington Park. Donington Park was an interesting race last season, where we led for almost the entire race, and then things got a little dicey towards the end and ended up with me getting rammed off the track in a sort of angering fashion by a lap down car. So we're hoping for redemption this race. Let's hope for the best. And I need to update this icon. This was an old icon that we used before, but I've changed the logo since then, so we'll need to do that. But we are going to not have a current livery yet. I might need to talk to Jeeve about that, but for now, let's pick out a car. I thought there was one I really liked before. Number one is always a good one, but yeah, let's just go with Lucky 13. Why not? So let's hop in. I'm currently the only registered driver. We have about 45 minutes until the race session opens up, so let's get some practice in, because I'm going to need it. So we're going to go change the car, brands, and that should be under Porsche. Porsche Clubsport. Where is it? Cayman GT4 Clubsport. There we go. Lucky 13. Jump in, and we're just going to do practice sessions, start from the pits, try to get comfortable with the 2008 configuration of Donington Park, because that one can be a little tricky. But let's turn off display capture real quick. So hopefully everyone's having a good week so far. So far this week has been pretty hectic, and a couple of downsides though. So one thing that I was working on was my review of the AIO log shifter, and unfortunately while testing it, I did something stupid and broke it. I broke the shifter, and basically I contacted AIO logs and they said, yeah, send it back and we'll get you a replacement shifter. So I guess we're gonna have to wait a little while before getting that review out. So I still have the sequential shifter mapped on this car, so we'll have to address that shortly. But we'll just do a few laps, get a feel for the car's handling. This is going to be a very drastic change compared to what we were driving before with the old DTM cars. This will have somewhat similar power, at least, I think. But that rearish mounted engine, well, midship engine, that is going to make this car lively. So here you can feel the rear end start to step out on the throttle there. Shift down to third. Fight the car on corner exit. Fun stuff. Little flickering into clouds. I don't know if that's from the Soul mod or is it just something to do with this mod track. But it's interesting. I almost find myself preferring the old version of Donington Park versus this 2018 version. I'm going to take a look at the post-processing filters. So if we jump in here, post-process filter, and almost drove off the track there. That's default, bright, dark, movie, natural. That looks very unnatural, actually. Paul Ricard. This one's better than nothing. But something about this track just seems off, in my opinion. So what I was getting at was my next hardware review I had planned was the AIO log sequential shifter, but due to a few mistakes on my end, I'm gonna have to delay that review. So I'm gonna have a few more videos coming out, hopefully next week, or maybe sooner depending on how things go, and we're gonna have some better content coming, so stay tuned for that on the channel. But yeah, this car has a very interesting demeanor, so it's going to be interesting to see how people drive it. You can just tell it's very loose on the throttle. You need to be careful. You need to kind of fight it a bit. Get the car pitched in. Get a good exit. There we go. That right front could use a little more heat there. There we go. So the behavior of this car, you sort of need to ride the edge. So you get on the throttle and don't oversteer too much, but a little oversteer is good. It'll get you kind of pointed in the right direction. So for example, this corner or chicane, use the brake to get the car pointed in the right direction and use the throttle and brake to get the car steered, settled down, and ready for the straightaway ahead. That was a mistake on my end. There we go. Half second up. Little lockup on the left front there. Heard the traction control kick in a bit. Lost a couple tenths because we got a little overeager. Go. See if we can get down to the 137s now. Gotta be smooth, gotta be fast. Three tenths down there. .137.3. That third sector was really good. We really got pitched in that first corner. Good run out. Gonna try fourth gear here. Might save a little time, I'm not sure. Start to push a bit, kind of get the car less comfortable. Maybe squeak a little more speed out. There we go. Little quicker. A little wide there. Oh, almost looped the car around there. .2 off. 136.9, not too shabby. Always lost a bit of time there. Let's see if we gain a bit more. Hey, Smooth, how's it going? Ah, BC Jam, sorry about that, man. Would have loved to have you. Alright, so it is 6:29 right now. So I'm just going to hop out of the practice. Looks like 136 was my best lap. Averaged in the 137, 138. So should be decent competitive speed at least. So I'm happy for that. But while we are waiting for this series to kick off, first off, let's take a look and see if any more people have signed up. But also, I want to take a look and see what series we are, or what tracks we're going to race at, because I forgot to pick out tracks. So, first race is Donington Park. Next up is the Nürburgring Grand Prix. Third is Brands Hatch. Monza is going to be the fourth race of the championship. Laguna Seca, and then Red Bull Ring is the final race of the season. So, looks like it's going to be a decent championship. I'm excited for that, and we will see how this goes. So right now, we have 3 drivers in. Myself, Thorsten Busch, and Adam Beard. So, going to be a good kickoff. And I have a surprise for you that I'll show you off right now in a minute. So, my friend Alan, he owns a company that designs apparel. And I've talked about this from time to time. Currently, the site is not final right now yet. Still some things to be worked on. But we have some exciting news. So, if we go into the shop, we are working on SimRacingPaddock Apparel. SimRacingPaddock Apparel will be coming very shortly. So, first off, we have a t-shirt that we are going to be rolling out. And a lot of people have been asking for the shirt. So, my friend Alan, he has been very generous in helping me get this going. And we're going to be trying to start selling stuff as soon as possible through the Vichimoto website. It is not available yet, so I need to make it so it's not available yet, so people don't accidentally jump in and try to buy it yet. But we have made some minor revisions to the logo. So this is going to be pretty nice. So you can see there is a tiny red outline around the white letters, and then the white outline around the red. Try to bring out the contrast and make it look a little better. And on the back, we have this pretty cool, if I say so myself, design that's just a black outline for SRP. I gotta say, it looks pretty cool in my opinion. It's a nice shirt that I'm excited to be able to wear very shortly. We want to start production on the shirts next week, I think. So next week or in 2 weeks. And then we're also going to have an SRP hoodie. So we can look here. On the front this time is going to have that black and white silhouette design. Have to fix the logo a bit there. And then on the back has the SRP logo. Same thing, when we were editing the logo, it got kind of skewed, so we're going to fix that. But we are going to have an SRP racing hoodie, so I'm excited for that. And last but definitely not least, we are going to have some hats. Right now we just have the trucker hat on, so this is the SRP trucker hat. So this is going to be a nice sort of mesh back design. I'm not a big fan of trucker hat designs personally, but we are going to have other options available, I believe. But one of the things is that flex fit hats are one of the only hats I can actually fit my head. So I'm going to have a flex fit option available. But at least for a lot of people, I think this will be a cool option. I like the black and white contrast, and I think it'll go well with the hat. So yeah, gonna have the first line of apparel coming out, and thinking of possibly trying to do some promotional events and things like that. Maybe where the winner of a race or something could win a hat or win a shirt. So we'll think about that and see how it goes. Oh, Raging Beard, are you serious, man? No sound in AC. What would cause that? So let's see how many people have signed up now. Still 3. So we have 25 minutes for this. So it looks like there's a Seat Leon TCR race before this. So it looks like a lot of other people are signed up for that. Hopefully this has a decent turnout, because I believe most people in this, they should, in theory, have the Porsche pack, because last championship we did had a decent turnout, I thought. So I'm hoping that this time there will be good turnout as well. And okay, that was kind of weird. So I was monitoring my stream on my iPad, and YouTube was, I guess, glitching or something. They were saying that I only had 2 people watching for the longest time, but I see 3 people chatting, and nope, there are 14 people in here. So yeah, funny. So I honestly thought at first I was speaking to an audience of just 2 people, but hey, at least it's a nice confidence boost to see that we have more than 2 in here. But yeah, so as mentioned before, this is going to be sort of a return after last championship. I believe our 5th race had this track, and let's just say it didn't go too well. So let me see if I can pull it up. I believe it was Austin Naganoski that posted something funny, where he ended up posting what happened to me on Twitter, and I sent it to Gamer Muscle as a laugh. So, is this the greatest of all time? Sim Racing Meltdown. Preemptive warning, RIP headphone users. So, this was Donington Park last season. And he started it very early, but a little choppy, but this was what happened last season. That guy's a lap down. He runs me off the track. I'm in the lead. Are you kidding me? And then, bam. Are you kidding me? Yeah, maybe a slight overreaction, but still, almost leading an entire race. For that to happen, that is definitely kind of heartbreaking moment there, because I was set for to win. It was 2 laps to go. I had made a pretty ballsy pass, I believe, on Adam Beard, and I was hopefully home free for the win, but unfortunately it was not meant to be. We got taken out and took home 3rd for that race. So heartbreaking, and I'm hoping that we might have some redemption in this race, because that would be very nice to see. The Porsche Cayman GT4 Clubsport is a challenging car, though. doesn't exactly fit into my driving style the best, but it's a fun car. That's why I picked it for this championship. Hopefully I can improve with this car and see where to go from there and be competitive. And yeah, we have 22 minutes left, so we're hoping more people jump in. And yeah, so another thing I just sort of want to talk about is sort of the status of the channel right now. So I've been saying this over and over, how life kind of got in the way and kept me from making some of the videos I wanted to make, but now things are finally starting to lighten up. Life's getting a little less crazy, and also my health is starting to improve, which is nice. So improvements in health is really encouraging for me and allowing me to sort of be able to get myself more composed and get more mentally prepared for being able to do more videos and more content and things like that. So I initially wanted to get my review out on the AIO log sequential shifter out this week. However, when I was doing some internal work on it to try to bring it up to modern specifications, I made a couple mistakes on the disassembly and it sort of broke the shifter. And basically they said, yeah, you can send it back to us and we'll send you a replacement for the review. And it's something where it's my mistake with the shifter. It's my mistake where I made a dumb decision on the disassembly and just I didn't have the tools to adequately put it back together into a functional state. So that review is going to be somewhat delayed. But I have a few more videos coming out, and I know it's late. But I sort of want to do a combination Dirt Rally 2.0 and Dirt Rally 2.0 Season 1 Pass review together. So I've been pretty open with my thoughts about Dirt Rally 2. I feel like from the technical standpoint of the simulation and the driving feel, it's really taken some steps forward. But from the game standpoint, they've made quite a few questionable decisions that leave me wanting more, and not in a good way. So that's sort of my TLDR version of the review. I want to do a little more expanded view video in a little bit, but I want to wait until I think it's next week or so that Sweden comes out, but I'll see how things go. But I have a few more exciting videos coming out. I want to get my review on the the Turn R1 Pro Thrustmaster out. I also have the new SimuCube quick release. Not the SimuCube wheel yet, but the SimuCube quick release that they sent me a little while ago. I want to do a review on that. That should be a good video. And also just taking a look at that sort of alternative to other quick releases I have, such as like the Holger QR1 quick release. So there's things like that. Some other videos that should be exciting for the channel. And yeah, so that is sort of where I see the state of the channel going. It has been a very slow 2019, I know, so far. It's definitely not at the point of where I wanted it to be, but still, we're in April. We have 8 months left, and I want to get some great content out for you guys, so it's really just a matter of time. Hold on a second. Is my Wi-Fi connected to the wrong network? Let's see. I just noticed that this iPad was acting up, so I wanted to see if I was accidentally connected to the Wi-Fi on the other side of the property, but it looks like it's good right now. So yeah, let's take a look at this Cayman GT4 Clubsport, and kind of just want to go over it real quick so we can go to content and jump into the Porsche. So scroll down. the Cayman GT4 Clubsport. So, this car is powered by a mid-mounted 3.8 liter flat six engine, 385 horsepower sent to the rear wheels, 420 Newton meters of torque. Nice. Top speed of 295 kilometers an hour, which is about 170 miles per hour, if I remember correctly. Racing version features a double clutch transmission with paddles on the steering wheel, mechanical rear axle locking differential. The lightweight suspension strut front axle system is taken from its big 911 GT3 Cup brother, which is campaigned in Porsche's 21 make championships over the world. The impressive racing brake system is fitted with steel brake discs all around, measuring 380 millimeters in diameter. Those brakes in this car are very good. I will definitely be a testament to that. Only 2,866 pounds or 1,300 kilos. The Cayman GT4 Clubsport from the factory with a welded-in safety cage, bucket seat, and 6-point harness is a truly lightweight car and provides it with unique agility and driving dynamics on the track. Yes, this is going to be an interesting car, so we can jump into the CM showroom and take a look. Good looking car, I'll say that. If we steer in, you can kind of see the insides of the wheels. Look in to the brake discs. Left side car. It was kind of funny because I think in my Discord channel, someone was mentioning, is there a Cayman GT4 or Porsche Cup or something like that with right-hand steering? Nope, this one's left at least, but I don't know if like Assetto, or not Assetto, R Factor 2 might, or Race Room. I think Race Room's left side as well. But the interior looks pretty cool. There's that thing in the middle right there that looks like a joystick of all things. And steering wheel, one of those that I wish I had in real life. Nice variety. It has the 4 buttons. Actually could use a little more, especially if I was using for sim racing. ABS dial in there. Let's see if we can jump inside the car. Is there the option in here? Well, here is the opening the door. I don't have no clue if the climate control in this car works in real life. Alright. But definitely not on Assetto Corsa. You have the Motec display right there. And you can always see the dials on the inside of the car when we're driving. So there's that. So there's the oil inlet, and is that wiper fluid? Yeah, that looks like it might be either wiper or radiator fluid. Small spoiler on the rear. Definitely doesn't do too much in the way of downforce. The dual tip exhaust system. So I guess in showroom and the wipers are animated, at least in CM showroom. Physics suspension. So some simulation of the art shows suspension. Fuel tank is in the front, so you see the fuel filler cap in right there. Fuel tank is in there, so it's interesting because if you have more fuel in the front, that shifts the weight to the front, as opposed to other cars with the fuel tank in the rear. You would have that weight in the rear. So it's interesting because sometimes I've noticed if you have more fuel in the front, it makes the car faster. So that's interesting to see. Wing simulation. So you have the front splitter here, and then the rear wing, you can see the angle of the simulation. Flames. You can see they just pop out there. The 4 wheels. You can see... Alright, this showroom is pretty awesome because you can actually see the tilt in, the camber of the wheels. So you can get the idea of the contact patch of the tire. And I believe that's simulated all right in Assetto Corsa. The collider. So this is responsible for the net code. Looks pretty well done in this car. Which you would assume so. But yeah, right now I am totally just killing time waiting for the lobby to open. But hey, that's how it goes. You can simulate putting the driver in. So let's check something out. I'm curious. What does that do? Nothing. Pull the driver out. Put him in. Did that change? No, it doesn't. Okay, so I guess showroom, they do actually just simulate the driver already in, even if he isn't in. So I guess you can add multiple cars in here? Huh. That's cool. So for the heck of it, let's throw in the GT1. Hey, Chief, how's it going, man? Hope to see you in the race. You can lower the car. Rotate it. Whoops. So I guess you could do your dream showroom like this. Yeah, Chief, this is an intense car. I will definitely say that. So, let's try this. A fun screenshot. So, actually, let's try, if I do 1440. $38.40. Yeah, that should be a good screenshot there. Then I'll do 1920 by 1080. Make a shot. So let's see, does that fit? Yeah, more or less fits. Yeah, that could be a nice background for my new desktop. So let's just set as background, why not? Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Different generations of Porsche, which is honestly one of my favorite manufacturers. Not my all-time favorite, but I'd say one of my favorites. And then, of course, there's... Okay, that 1920 1080, that did not look as good, so... I can center it up. And make a shot. That one shouldn't crop. It did not. I think that looks pretty good. So let's hop out of this. It is 6:52. We have just a few minutes before the race starts. And should be a fun event. So, yeah, we see a few more people signed up, so that should be 10 drivers. So, decent turnout. We have 2, 3, 4 people from North America. So, still seems to be a European heavy championship, which is kind of funny because realistically, one of the reasons that Henrique wanted me to join this was to try to bring more American people in. But hey, we're having fun. That's what matters. So, yeah. But one thing I do want to remember before we jump in is to map the shifter, because in this championship, this car uses paddle shifters. Hey, Teddy, nice to see you here. How are you going? Or how are you doing, man? Our custom shaders patch is not installed. I should install that, I think. So links to the custom shaders patch. I've never actually done Trello, so that's funny. Arya Stark. So I'll just do SimRacingPaddock@gmail.com. Actually, not that password. There we go. So, I think some people, they do talk about this for me, so I know it should be good to try. So, do you just download off of this whole thing? So, I'm not fully sure. What is this place? Well, it's interesting to see how this goes. I guess we can't use physics extensions due to that. So there are different previews. Let's just do the last stable one, I think. I think that's the easier method. 35 megabytes. Oh, congratulations, Teddy. Hope you enjoy that. Hey, Dave. How's it going? So let's see real quick. Go into my Assetto Corsa install folder. Mods. Shader light patch. I believe that's how I do it. Content manager. So I've never used this patch, so it should be interesting. Yeah, Chief, I just want to go with the last stable for this, at least, so we have just like... Oh, for Soul 1.1, okay. Well, maybe I should at least turn that on, or do the latest one. We have a couple minutes. Oh, actually, that's 160 megabytes. I mean, downloads quickly at least. 21 megabit per second. Yeah, Dave, I have Rust too, don't worry. So, oh shoot, race is open. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about it for now. We at least have this custom shaders, so we'll see how it looks. And this is my first time driving with custom shaders patch, so hopefully it's not too crazy. So I'm going to turn off display capture. Jump into Assetto Corsa. And see how that goes. I can tell even from this, okay, so they overhauled the loading screen. I did not realize that. So I guess custom shaders patch, they changed the loading screen. And jump in. Shoot. What the? My steering is off. Shoot. So I need to recenter my steering in SimuCube. Let's fix that real quick. Okay, Assetto Corsa makes my steering off, so I need to jump out. That is not good. Close. Settings. Assetto Corsa. Controls. Yes. Axis. That's showing as centered. And that's not good. Let's jump into drive. Sorry about that, guys. This is a weird glitch. I wouldn't think that this would cause this. Or the custom shaders patch would cause something like this. Jump in. No, it's just visual that the steering wheel's off. Seriously? That's going to be really distracting. Pay no attention to the weird steering wheel. That is just a glitch. I wonder if it's a glitch due to CM showroom, because we set the steering a little off. So it might be a CM showroom glitch. Huh. Go figure. Because wheels going straight, or cars going straight. I mean, car's going straight, but the wheel is crooked. We got a decent turnout this race, at least. I'll say that. Yeah, I could switch to that view. I don't have a controller. Actually, I have the keyboard, so we can see about that. I like this view. So you're stuck on hard tires. We'll do 15 liters. Oh no. Please don't tell me it's doing this again. Wait time 000. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, thank goodness, thank goodness. That scared me for a minute. We'll try this view. Why not? Big spin, possible accident ahead. Whoa, we got loose. Heard the traction control kick in there. Dorson spun out behind me. Ooh, this car gets lively. There we go. Totally almost missed that turn. Someone's off track. I'd say with this car, I'd be satisfied with top 5. I'm just not as proficient with these cars as I am in others. But that's what kind of makes this fun. .137.0. We did get 36s in practice, but that was in cloudy conditions. This is a little more sunny, so the track surface should, in theory, be hotter. A little too loose there. Lost a lot of time. Good drive off there. Oh, we're in pole. Okay. Now we can just push a little more. And hopefully we can take home a pole position start. Go a little loose there. Here's where I think I can make up some ground. This thing just sips fuel. So in theory, I could have pulled more fuel out, but I think for this car, the more fuel you have in front, the more downforce you get. In the front, at least. Be smooth. So Sky's in the 35s. I have no clue if we can join him. We'll try. Keep the car stable. Don't slide out. Get a good run out. $135.1. Boom. Too wide. Can't get the 34 there. Okay. It's up to Sky. I butchered this lap. I'm just going to try to finish strong. Practice passing. Sky looks like he's going to post a faster lap. He might get me. Or no, that's Adam Beard in second now. Okay. Adam Beard might have a shot to pull, all right, pass me up. Because he's going to get a final lap. I'm not. I don't think. Yeah, I'm just going to run out of time. Because I'm going to cross the start finish line in more than 3 seconds. That's unfortunate. I don't think it's going to give me another lap. Nope. We'll just run one anyway. Oh, we had a good lap going too. Oh, snap. So we need 15 laps worth of fuel. I'll do 25 liters to be safe. Yeah, that's 32 laps worth of fuel. But hey, pole position, guys! Heck yeah. So note to self. You can't hold the clutch and rev in this car. You have to start in neutral and then shift up, I believe. Because, yeah, this car has an auto clutch. So we might see some people jump the start, just thinking, oh, hey, I'll just hold the clutch, rev up, and go. You can't do that in this car. You have to start in neutral, rev up, and then shift. Yep, that just happened. We got wrecked because someone pulled that. That is not good. We're gonna have an incident point because of that. I think, yeah, we have some damage now. That is not good. Meh. Someone's in the pits now. You got a better drive off than me. Man, Luke is fast. Oh, that really pitched the car in. Let's try to close in on him. We closed in. Just don't know how I can get the move on him. That's the challenge. Oh, I was very generous with that cut there. That was a better lap for him now. If I didn't get loose there, I would have had a great run. He did not get turned down well there. Right now I'm not using any base shakers, Jody. I do have a butt kicker, but I haven't used it lately. Now I'm just trying to push Luke hard, maybe force him into a mistake or something. I followed him into that mistake. Dang it. Slipstream. I hate these corners. No, shoot. Shish kebabs. I carried too much heat into there. Press F to pay respects. Now my hope is he relaxes a bit, lets me close in. Jody, your timing's impeccable. .8 back right now. I have no clue if I can close in. Yeah, you're right, Titus. I'm thinking it's going to be a tough championship. .5. He gained 0.7 seconds on me. It would take a miracle for me to get home to win. Crazier things have happened, but I'm not really gonna say it will. .6, only 1/10 off, but still off. Let's see how my lap time compares if I go down to third there. Hey, Franco, how's it going? Too fast. Well, I mean, it looks like we're going to lock up second, which is nice. Stuart, we as a group, me, people watching the stream, we're all a team, guys. That corner can be deceptively difficult right there. Well, Stuart, you're watching right now, so you're a team. Part of the team. Hype for Indy 500? Yeah, Indy 500 is always a great race, and I enjoy watching it, so why wouldn't I be hyped? All right, one more lap, guys. All right, congratulations to Luke Sky on a heck of a drive, just about flawless. But hey guys, second is not too bad, all things considered. I'm happy with second. Sure, we made a couple mistakes that kept the race from being a little closer, but man, that was intense. But hey, whew. This is the kind of racing that makes Sim Racing System worth it. Just wheel-to-wheel close racing with skilled drivers. And sure, there was that mini debacle at the start with the guy jumping the start and damaging everyone on the inside. But hey, this was a fun event. I'm hoping damage didn't play too much of a role in what happened and me not being able to catch Luke, but I think Luke would have been damaged too. So man, this was a fun event though. This was a lot of fun. I think that we could have had the car to battle for the win if I didn't really overcook the car in a couple corners. That right-hander is just, it can be challenging, but hey, this was a fun event. So yeah, we can take a look at the replay and see what happened. So, all things considered though, I'm happy with my result. We definitely had a lot of fun racing. So we can take a look. I'm going to just load up the replay. Make sure we have the right replay, though. So, load up replay. Just take a minute to load. There we go. So start the race. So that was a weird occurrence right there. So, okay, so let's try to put this in perspective. So Gonzalo jumps the start. My guess is he just didn't realize that that there was the auto clutch. That would have been my guess. So you see, boom, Gonzalo jumps the start and goes through Luke, goes through me, and then what? He gets put back in the middle of the track? And Thorsten, he gets caught up in it. And someone else, Jeff, he gets taken out by that. What happened there? I don't get it. So he's in the pits, and then boom, boom. Big wreck takes out some of the faster drivers in our championship. So and then Jeff Beard, or Adam Beard, my bad. So it looks like so also in the start, everyone drops out. And that's how Luke just, I guess, gets a heck of a start. Because I'm like, what's going on here? And also the damage. So he goes through me right as the race starts. So that keeps me from getting a good start. And that's how Luke just jumps into the lead. And then Christian, he is on the inside. I outbrake him. Adam is on my left. I got the good run at least, so I don't have to worry about him too much, thankfully. So that was just a weird circumstance. So, and then here, let's see where it was. So, this lap, I'm hot on his tail on Luke. Take a look at P6 and P7 last lap. So I'm just hot on Luke's tail and trying to see what I can do to try to close in on him. He's a bad fast driver, so, man. Hey, Jeffrey. Thanks, man. Thanks for dropping in. So here's where I botch it up. So, I think, here's my theory on what happened. So, I think I moved my braking point back a bit. So, generally, like, let's see where he brakes. He's on the left side. He brakes a hair before here. I'm already on the brakes, though. I'm already on the brakes, but let's see. So we're on the brakes about the same time. I'm on the brakes earlier, so I'm maybe carrying more speed. He's better braking position. So here, I swing out, and I think the trail braking causes me to upset the car. So let's take a look at my front wheel, or my wheels. So here, the car is just slightly upset, and I clipped the grass. That's what really upsets the car and keeps me from getting it turned in. So again, I swing out. Car's upset here, actually. And boom, clip the grass. That keeps me from actually being able to get the car woed down. And right here, I'm just along for the ride. But thankfully, I was able to catch it, keep it from being any worse. Because that could have been a lot worse. We could have been falling back to third, fourth. We could have easily lost positions there. But that's just unfortunate. One mistake, and that cost me a chance at a win. But that's racing, guys. That is what racing really is. So, all things considered, this was a great run for us. We could have easily fallen back, but realistically, we got a good finish in, and that's really all I could ask for. But I'm curious. I want to check the results now, because if we go into standings, Ihab Abdul Hadi, I apologize if I got your name wrong. This is Assetto Corsa. So we can jump into the Porsche Cup Series, and we're not seeing the results yet. Okay, we're not seeing results yet. If we go into standings, nothing. So we're still waiting on the race results. Hopefully we're not waiting too long, because I want to see. What I want to see is if we got an incident point due to the car jumping the start and driving through me. So that's what I'm wondering. That's why I'm wondering where we had that jump start from behind us, and that affected 3 or 4 cars. So that is a little concerning. I will put it that way. So Porsche Cup. Still not showing yet. So honestly, I might try to file an appeal on that if it did actually cause an incident point against us, because that is something that is honestly messed up, because that is something like, sure, it can happen in real racing, but with sim racing and before the race even starts, causing that issue. So any non-usual tracks this series, we'll just do a quick run through. So week 1 we just finished is Donington Park. Nürburgring Grand Prix is next. Brands Hatch is the halfway point championship. Monza race 4. Laguna Seca is week 5. Red Bull Ring will be our final race of the season. Ihab, which to buy? I would say if you can find a good deal on the complete edition of Assetto Corsa. So there's the Assetto Corsa Ultimate Edition, I believe. Corsa Ultimate Edition PC. So Assetto Corsa Ultimate Edition on Steam. So this is $39. I would recommend this personally. You get a lot of content. You get the base pack of Assetto Corsa. You get the Assetto Corsa Dream Pack 1, Dream Pack 2, Dream Pack 3. You get the Japanese pack, the Red Pack, the Triple Pack, all 3 Porsche packs, the Ready to Race pack, and the Ferrari 70th Anniversary pack. Great value. And then factor in the modding. So for example, for Assetto Corsa, I'm using this third-party content manager plugin. This is payware for the complete edition of the pack, or of the launcher, but you get a lot with it as well. You can add in different mods. So the shader lights pack, you can take a look, settings, and you can see improvements. So you can get the brake discs glowing effect. You can get more car instruments, which is pretty cool. This mod is remarkable. Fake shadow effect, so improves the shadows. Graphic adjustments. You can have better improvements. New AI behavior. Improve the AI. Improved loading screens. Better screenshots. Shadowed wheels, so shadow effects on the wheels. Improved mirrors. Improved shadows. Better tire effects and better windshield effects. So it's pretty awesome seeing all of this. So that would be my personal recommendation. And the third-party modding community, if you're willing to get your feet wet in that, you can bring so much potential to it. So that's what I would personally recommend for you. Project Cars 2 is an okay racing game. Race Room is great for having a lot of variety of content if you get the complete pack, which is about $60, I think. So that's a toss-up. I'd say, personally for myself, Race Room. Race Room has the best sounds in all of sim racing. And it is remarkable how good those cars sound. So that's great. I think Race Room has slightly better physics and better track accuracy. Project Cars 2 has everything in the kitchen sink. So it's depending on what you want. Are you wanting wide variety of driving? Are you wanting the rallycross? Are you wanting the wider variety, things like that? Then if you want that, go Project Cars 2. If you want better accuracy, I'd say Race Room. So, looks like it's going to be a little while before our standings kick up, so I'm actually just going to wrap up this stream. I have to get some homework done, things like that. So guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching this exciting first race of the championship. Hopefully the following races are going to be just as good, if not even better. But until then, guys, thanks for watching. For the Sim Racing Paddock, I'm William Marsh, and you have a good one.